I
Oh
was
wait,
one view.
really?
Okay, it's alright.
Oh, that's probably me. Ah, I forget to bring my tablet. My tablet is what is mainly what? This mainly see
Oh
from.
wait, what the fuck?
Oh shoot!
I don't even know how I just fucking that. Ayo, that's some bullshit. Oh, explain yourself.
Explain thyself. Ah, my controller just say, let me roll. I literally just played on any coach. It's like, let me start to roll and roll and roll. Ah, my tablet died. Never mind.
Sense.
That sucks.
That's some bullshit. Oh. Huh?
Explain that. Oh, my tablet charged. Never mind. I just forgot to power it back on. Who voice line should I play? I'll let Paimon and them talk for a little bit. But on what?
I really need to change my wings, but like, I don't have the time.
Is it for Diluc or something?
No, for all.
Ah.
The black wings with the Luke stays because I like how it looks.
The blossoms drifting down from the sacred sakura are so dazzling. Paimon heard that those flower petals can stay suspended in the air for so long because of being infused with electro.
Is it the same principle behind your levitation abilities?
Seriously, I know start of my tablet and I say Google is not responding. Well, damn. I don't want Google. Well, technically, YouTube and Google kind of sync then. Yep.
Mysterious
Oh, he got
obviously.
dead.
Got it.
Who the
Seems
homie
like you have
did?
no idea.
My mic
How
got
about we
dropped.
let Albedo do some research? He's good at cracking such mysteries.
Please don't.
Let's see. Oh god, there's like 2 other people streaming. Ah! Should I just stop mine, go watch Ina, or should I go and watch the Alpha Beta crew? I don't know. Am I gonna be yeah, screw it. I'm gonna watch what I'm doing.
What was that?
I don't know. For some reason my tablet's like real lagging. For some reason.
Oh.
I tried to put on the volume's like, nah, I'm gonna stay this thing for a while. It's like, perfect, I don't want to. Let me go. Hey, it's like somewhat similar quality. Hey. Now let's see how much this will lag.
Everything
All
is
right.
negotiable, except overtime.
God.
I have no idea how many seconds. It's still going. Okay. So it's like 30 seconds delayed. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like, god dang, it's like a minute 30 seconds delayed. God dang.
Did I so easy sweat? No, just kidding. Please don't send anything out.
Go to the quest. Navigate.
Please explain why.
Up, I was supposed to claim my daily commission. Oh. It's a habit to go and check on the people, but not the commissions. Give me that. Thank you very much. Ah, and he hangs up. Okay, I think he said bye, I don't know. Let me check what you're doing. Is he still on stream? Probably. Oh. What you gonna do? Can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. Tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that one time. Can't do nothing. Why is the dog back in? Why? I bet there's nobody on the road. I bet. Oh, right, this direction. Let me just... Ooh. Oh, animal traveler. Totally not betraying her. I mean, what? Nothing. I don't have travel out, so yeah. I don't even know what this skill is saying. Just give me more primordials. I'm joking. Well, technically, no. I want more. Go to your do the challenge. Okay. I'll just go over here. Now remember why to stream at night. I really just remembered why to stream at night. I really just remembered. Up, there's a thing up here. Where? Oh, in that greater thing. Greater? What? In that thing. Wait a second, there's a puzzle I can do here. But to where? Is that a question? Oh, I see. And then get hit like this. And stand. Nope. Oh. Well. Oh, there it is. Come on. Dang it. And two are connected, and then should I just like get hit by this? And there it is. Got it. Nailed it. Wait. Oh, there's the under section, but like you need things for it. Oh. That was somewhat of a waste. Here and disable this so that I can walk out, and I'm out of here. So over here, and it's raining. Great, it's raining. Okay, I have no idea what this is. During the okay, so that's how I started. I forgot what they say. Oh.
Judgment. I must leave no stone unturned. You can't run. Lights out.
How about no? Freeze, you solid. Yo, you shouldn't let your guard up. Thanks.
Steady as stone.
I've got the upper hand. This is an overwhelming. This battle.
So my headset ejected. Well, that was interesting. I could complete fun wave, and I had to complete 5, 10, 15, 30, 20. Wait, what? Oh. Complete. Okay. So I need to do 10 in total. Give me that. I'm supposed to do 10 in total. Defeat a total amount while linked with 2? Wasn't I linked to 3? Ah, okay. I have no idea what to do.
Don't we have a job to do?
Yeah, I know, Rosaria. Let's go. Oh, Prince said, stop the broadcast. Well, no, it's my turn to take over. I don't even know if my audio levels is good. Yeah, it sounds okay to me. Catherine! Yep, I could sense that Catherine is nearby. Totally didn't have a full-on this thing here, the blacksmith, and then the blacksmith, and then we have. I'm supposed like, what's the story about? Like, oh, it's like a separate thing over here. I want to say hi to Catherine. Where are they? I mean, where is she? Wait a second. Wait. Aha! Yes! Ah. I have something to investigate, but I don't care. Let me get this teleporter, go with Catherine, say hi to the third one, and then do the story. Because I have postponed this thing a while. I've moved this. Hey, yo, alchemy, then you have food. Where's the blueprints? Hey, yo, fam, I need the blueprints. What blueprints you're asking for? Give me the blueprints to your stuff. Yes. Egg roll, I have no idea what any of these things is, but take my money. Alright, and then I go... Huh. So this is it. Got it. Egg rolls. I don't know what that is. Something. I should have been read. I should have read it. I should have been reading it. Huh. I swear the thing with the P just like, watch your profanity. Tofu restores. I shall make one. Who has a bonus to it? Barbara. Not Diana. Barbara. Cook manually! Yeah! Nailed it! Yay! I've got
Everything is
one.
negotiable, except overtime.
That sounds like me. No, that sounds like anybody. Except for time. What, the dude comes to collect your soul? Nope, he says no more time. Hello there. Do you know anybody by the name Catherine? I'd like to meet that person.
This should be the place.
This? I thought it was the other Catherine. Wait, oh, the letter. Oh, from... for some reason I was thinking like the letter from the other Catherine, like the one from Monster to Leeway. I was thinking of that letter. Now I remember. Oh, it's the other one.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
we got a letter to give somebody, alright? We didn't here to get to eat food or anything. Wait, what? You just see like a Paimon just like the head just goes gigantic. Then just go back to the normal size. It's like, where did she go? I don't know, but the time they eat.
Wait! We're not the general public.
You see, because I have blonde hair and that person have white hair. Paimon, you have the white. You're that person in that sentence. That okay? Screw that. Okay, I don't know what to do with that. Okay, now I'm okay. Sorry.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Oh, you can screw off. You can screw off with that attitude, alright, madam? You see, I don't possess a vision, but I can dang well control it. I can control all of it. You see, I'm animal right now. I could just absorb all the air from your lungs. Why am I being mean to she's gonna say something after that's gonna be like real kind or something, I don't know.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Yeah, I hope after this quest we just get like new clothes or something. That would be cool. Ooh, it would be cool, like we could customize Paimon clothes too. Well, she have that there. We could go in the traveler menu. Oh, no, hang on. If it's a change outfits and one of them could be Paimon, what would it be? Like, like it makes sense to be in the like in the same menu with travelers because you know Paimon and traveler the best duo. But then Paimon just help everybody else out. So nah, it should be in the traveler menu, just like traveler clothes, Paimon's clothes. Yeah, we got an invitation letter.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome
Transformers.
to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Hey, but give me a second, I'm gonna switch headsets. Mic check, what's up, people? Not much past me, what's up with you? Not much past okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. Nope, no.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Hey, yo, somebody complaining about tea. What you talking about, fam? Yeah, I just had to. I didn't really have to, but like, it was a calling. Somebody disrespected the tea. Come on, you must be from Dirty Glass. What? Didn't say nothing. Don't remember anything.
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma?
Toma! Get your child discount looking. Jesus Christ. Anyways, where's Toma? Toma, get your child looking discount itself out here. Well, no. Get your Japanese version to this man I know that I refer to as child, but his actually name is Tartaga, but then again, what's his real name? I don't know. Code name child. What? That's great.
Hyman doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Doge. Doge. Dodge. Yes.
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
He's a shapeshifter. He's also a shapeshifter. Oh no, he's also. Oh no. Ah, bye.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
He's probably to the right, or well, from the camera. No, he's probably like to the left of the dog or something. He's like behind the wall, like, "Hey guys, I'm a talking dog." Ooh, Primal just float around, just like,
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
Now, where did your human form looking? Where your human looking? Ah, where did your human self go, boy?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Nah.
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Never mind then. I know a dog when I see one, but it still doesn't really add up though. I know a dog when I see one.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Aha! I knew it.
Hey, you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
I call dibs and call him Japanese child. That's not okay. Now I'll leave the nicknames up to you, Paimon.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived.
Tatago.
But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Yikes.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
What's this lightning you speak of?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you?
What?
Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination.
Determination?
A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck...
Kazuha's friend.
Ah, so you've heard of his story.
From the man himself. Well,
his light still
Kazuha
burns
anyways.
all the more brightly.
You know what would be so sad is like, okay, so from the trailer or something. Hello. Yep. Okay. Yeah, just imagine, like, towards the ending of the whole INAZUMA part. Like, if we just say this is split into parts, like, part 1, part 2, part 3. Like, the end of part 2, the meetup, like, by where Kazuha, friend, was, well, quote-unquote, killed or slaughtered or whatever. It receives his punishment. Like, Kazuha went up there to fight him, but then Kazuha then look at the friend who is like the Raijin Shogun, like left hand man or what? Yeah, left hand man, and then Kazuha had to fight him. It's just like he's just like, friend, no, what have they done to you? They fixed me. It's just like a full battle, and then either Kazuha get knocked out or what am I saying? It's just like they get pushed back, and then a full cinematic scene, and then go into ultimate form, and then he realizes he can't, and then he just get knocked out or something. Nah, I don't. No, just saying too much.
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is
forgot
one
about
other
that.
place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
Doge,
I would
can
like
we?
you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Narukami! Can we bring the Doge though? Can we bring the dog? Let me bring the dog. I want to bring the dog. Let me bring the dog. Hey, let me bring the dog. Let me bring the goddamn dog. This is why I'm not trusted around animals. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. Woof. Adorable. What's in this place? Oh my god, I have a whole band here. I'm joking. Huh? Whoa. Okay, that's kind of cool. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Run. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Hey, it's lightly raining outside. I say lightly because then, yeah, that sounds like a thunderstorm. Who am I? Who am I? Catherine! Catherine! Oi! Catherine! Yeah! Another one? Another? If you haven't, then they were one and the same. Wait, what? All of you guys are the same? My god. Can I get one of those? Also, how would you wait, so okay, so all Catrins are the same. But my question is, how would they know? Like, do they only track the player? I mean, obviously from the game standpoint, but then again, you have multiple Catrins probably not loaded at the same time. Hmm. But from like a universe thing, who are the track? Hey, yo, fam, move aside. Okay, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so from the game standpoint, does she just randomly teleport and then that happens to be like where everybody is? We'll go with that because I'm too lazy to figure it out. I also want to teleport. Hey.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Holy Jesus. Another Catherine thing. Hang on. Catherine and INAZUMA. Give me that books. Give me the books. Give me the loot. For some reason I thought I had to claim mail, but whatever. Wait. Hold it. Oh. I thought for some reason the chapters this never mind. INAZUMA, new place located. I'll put that as my new thing so then I could just explore INAZUMA more. Even though the enemies are way harder. Like over there there's like level 70, level 80, over here is level 83 and stuff like that. It's like, god dang boy. Hey, totally not a pirate. I'm gonna go back to being traveler. But sorry, Rosaria, but you're gonna be swapped out for someone that I might not use a lot.
Just what will we come across this time?
Just because I can't and I don't really have the artifacts for it. Traveler, he has a whole bunch of stuff. Ah, crud. Heh. Just playing random stuff, no. My traveler is not built for anything. Wait, I saw it says something about PlayStation Network. Wait, hang on. Oh. Effective for players on PlayStation Network only. Oh. I never see that before, but apparently it was there the whole time. Or did it recently get added? Nah, Mihoyo won't do that. Mihoyo? Please. Whoever's in charge, they won't do that. Like, you need to specify. It is us. Ooh, that place so cool. This thing was cool. I didn't even get to. I didn't see him model, but apparently he was there.
Gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Oh shoot,
Visions?
visions.
All the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt degree are put into the statue?
They just say I have 3 on the other side too. It's only 6 people over here with visions. Seriously. One's at Dendro, Hydro, and Chio.
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree?
Why did the Shogun issue the Vision Hunt degree? Is it just to make like a glowing like statue? Because if so, that's kind of selfish, dude. Well, it kind of stupid. Because I'm looking at the statue, the only thing good about it is the actual stuff. I never see anything in nighttime falls. It's like, oh my god, it looks cool. Yep, let's go hunt down every single vision. It's like, wait, what? You're supposed to be on the good side. What good side? Where'd you get a shotgun from?
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Lea is the city of contracts.
I forget it was INAZUMA, but that's the place of what now?
As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity.
Thanks for that reminder. What does that mean again? Well, I swear to God, I searched this up some time ago. Eternity. Oh yeah, I remember.
The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity.
Huh.
The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs, and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Can I disturb it? I'm sorry.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree,
Just imagine when we hit Pyro. Well, not literally. It's like the god of love or something like that. Like, didn't I hear something like that? Like the god of love? Huh, why no Weldon guide? Probably Geo. Oh god, now I remember a comic. It's just like I want to save people. Like I can't remember it properly, but all it was just like the wow, I can't even pronounce that name. Wow, I'm so stupid. Tom Doretto. I think that's correct. My brain isn't functioning. But just like something about family. Or is it? no, it's like something similar to the Tom Durano meme, and it's the Zhongli. It's actually Zhongli that says something, and then gives she a Geo vision. Hey, yeah.
Perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryo Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue.
Oh my god, Geo, Pyro, and Electro. Why did it take me like a couple of minutes to figure that out? It's been seconds, but whatever.
And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
That's what I said earlier. Well, I just remember saying selfish, but that's it.
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun.
Yeah, because we ain't afraid. We ain't afraid. Fight me. I've taken down gods. Fight me. Just imagine she's the only god that just full on clap. It's like, nope, you did. It's like, well, shoot.
And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Oh, Ayaka. Oh my god. Jesus.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Man, just like full on. Hey, yo, let me see what happened if I just put my arm out, full on voices. It's just like, oh god, what was that? Sounds just now.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Like you hear the sounds of people's aspirations. That's how you say it, right? I can't remember.
Aspirations?
Okay, yeah, I was correct.
That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Okie dokie.
Finally!
Remember the first stream? I can't say the last stream because the last stream was like a fail. But yeah, that stream before, the first one when I reached INAZUMA, I had said like, look at this, they have a girl named Futaba. This is something like Persona series. It have a full-on island named Narukami. It have the girl named Futaba and that is addressed us as Big Bro, or probably Big Sis if he's female traveler, I don't know. You know something, just push him off the edge, just be like, yes, this is a full-on Persona reference. It's just like the dude is voiced by the same characters, Narukami, or heck, Yuri Lowenthal, just to be like Persona 3D. Because, okay, so I know it's not intentional, probably, but Futaba P5, Narukami P4, and then it would have like a voice actor, which is being P3. Wait a second. Why in the world am I? Never mind. I was thinking of like Yuri Lowenthal, but then I was like, wait, doesn't he voice a character? But then I was like, no, he doesn't. No, wait, no. What? Enter the commission. I better be getting 100 Primo gems for this. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, just by
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest.
Oh, his name is
Miss
Toma.
Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Okay.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about?
Wait, what?
So, where's she at?
So, where's she at? Sorry.
Oh, behind the screen?
She just appears out of nowhere from that flower. It's like, wait, what?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
I think I understand.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in INAZUMA,
That's Paimon job.
in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties.
Is it weird I'm getting like Demon Slayer vibes? Ah, now I get more. Wait a second, Traveler is... Oh my god!
A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power and we can...
I did not come to start a rebellion. I'm just here to meet the Raiden Shogun, not gonna lie. I don't want to sound mean, but at the same time, okay, just like, I understand this dude goals, but like, cause, I did not come here to start a rebellion. I just wanted to beat the Raiden Shogun, not gonna lie.
Oh,
Sorry.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
I'm going to leave now.
no, please, wait. Please, don't go.
Oh no, I feel bad. Okay. My mind just go like, what? As in like, as that what?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
As you wish, milady. I didn't understand a single thing she just said. Oh, it was...
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them.
I will do
await
as you
your
wish.
return
Oh,
here.
sorry. I shall do as your wish. Before I land. Nope, never mind. I shall do as you wish, your majesty.
Then you have my gratitude.
Okie dokie.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Alright, peace. Deuces. It was a lie the whole time. Can I? She's somewhere. I can sense. I just fall like, nope, you're in an unrestricted area. You're in a restricted area. You must leave now. It's like, ah, god damn it. Something tell me that model wasn't even loaded, or if it was just like he had just like standing, and then the character voice was just being produced from that protrude. What? The character voice was just being output from something, which could be the character model. It's a loading screen. Geo, can you not be a full-on rock? Thank you. There's a thing there, but I don't even know how to get up there. Unless Super Spy. Yeah, it actually works. Eh. I don't think it's even up there anyways. Okay. Uh-huh. Hey, good thing I got this one. Up.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Something about God, someone that was in the Vision Hunt decree, whatever. I can't remember the last one.
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Could be all the 3D.
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
Must be
Oops,
the guy
sorry.
Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
And what's going on here?
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
What happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
I know you. What's up?
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. What made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore.
But the
Ever
family
since they took
here.
my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
I wonder what vision he had.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
It's just how his head was just moving along to what Paimon was doing.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought
No, all of
Tejima
them
some
do that.
fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Old
Oh, yes,
Or-
yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary.
Eh.
We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
I mean, everybody in the... Never mind. Okay. I shall use my elemental sight. Can I enter yet? Nope. I swear if this is it, this is
looks like
easy.
Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dried braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
God dang it.
I went kite flying today.
Hey,
The
fish.
string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance.
Dang.
Seems like your average diary of daily village life.
How about we keep scrolling?
Huh? Wait, there's more!
Oh, okay, so it's gonna say that's it?
I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
To whom he was referring to that? We shall find out. In the next episode of, whatever, screw it, whatever. To the shrine! This is the shrine, isn't it? Wait, what? That's right? Okay.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Yep. Scan it, let me scan it, let me scan it, let me scan it. Aha! Wait. Purple. Was he an electro user? Interesting. Up. Oh, rocks.
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take...
Oops. It's like he vision. He's like, wait a minute.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? Huh. So the reason Tejima
Ooh.
But he's been here for 30 years. Oh,
Ooh.
guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
That's like waiting for a date, but then she doesn't show for 30 years. Jesus. Mercy. Oh.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years.
Hey, a fox. Down there. Oh, just fuck with you. Never mind.
Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
I knew it was a girl.
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye.
Dang.
How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out.
Dang. Alright, give me a second. Hey, wait a second. What did I miss? Oh, that's sad, fam.
Love, regret, everything I felt for her. It's all disappeared.
Who is her?
No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was.
Dang.
Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it.
Dang, fam.
It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness, the feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Yeah, me too.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person. According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Huh? What happened? I was on my phone. I'm like... Where is it? Nah, I think here will be better. Dun 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 dun. It's gonna take a while. It was quiet morning. I should have live streamed in the morning, not gonna lie.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma.
Dun,
The ones
dun.
actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it.
Me neither.
Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Yo, what's up? Traveler, I swear to God. Traveler, I swear to God. You're lucky I can't zoom in right now. But can you not? Like emergency food, fam, why? I never made that joke once. Once. I probably did. I probably did because it was a meme. But I never said it in the dialogue. Me and Paimons are friends. Not emergency food.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One
Oh.
of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
Mistake me for one of them again, and I will summon a sword that will go down your throat. Tell him, Paimon. Tell him what happened to the last guy.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
Yeah, settle it. Let's
This
go.
is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai.
Dang, I don't think so, but okay.
It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
They turned their backs. Windblade!
Windblade!
Let me see if I could recreate the same sound. Windblade! No, I lost my voice there. Nah, I'm too lazy to.
Windblade!
Okay. I'm ready. Windblade! Ah! Okay, nailed it. Totally.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
We've heard that you lost your vision recently.
That's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were.
So, to obtain a vision, you must be worthy. And then if you lose the vision, either by force or you're not worthy. I mean, like, if a god take away somebody's vision, if they lost a vision or something, they'll lose a part of the self. Okay.
And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Oh my god.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
He seems to be telling the truth.
He seems to be, yes.
But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
True. You know, I could keep Peter on my team because, you know, like, stuff, but I don't have artifacts. Wait, actually I do have artifacts for it. Kitchen, give me them. Please. Actually, I'm gonna sort out Traveler's one first. Which is like, literally... Not that one. Actually, no, she could keep that one. This one. Okay, and let's see. Electro. Okay. Actually, should I keep that one? Have energy recharge though. Fish will give me that. Wait, did I? Oh, didn't need to do that. Well, I mean, damn it. Can't get out of that one. That. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Give me this. Boom, got it. Hold it. What's my talent for a traveler? 8. Should I level up the sword? When is this? Dang it, that was yesterday. Oh, I was going to sneak attack them.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history. You demand, boss.
I think one guy does voice every single treasure hoarder. I think so, because they all sound the same. Well, the 3 of them sound the same. Like, props on him, I guess.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach him a lesson.
Hello.
Another test subject.
To ashes!
You're mine!
That's my bad. That is my bad.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back.
The other two like you betrayed us.
But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
Okay.
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yeah, we're gonna see them again.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Oh, come on! Hey, you, that was not my fault. That was not my fault. Come on, game. You know that. Ah, no, I have a 31-second cooldown. 30-second cooldown. God dang it.
No time to lose.
INAZUMA City. I'm too lazy. How about if we just teleport to the middle of the city? Yeah. Huh. Where are you? Hello there. Miss Oi. Oi. Oi.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
Huh? What about these IOUs?
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Huh? His what? God dang it.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account.
Oh my god.
However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense.
Dang.
And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now.
True.
Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Yeah, he does remember. He lost his vision. Most of his memory of that is gone.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Oh shoot.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father,
Jeez.
that it was too precious to sell.
Dang.
In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
We just dipped, we just full on disappeared. Like, what? What do you say? I don't know.
But we didn't buy anything.
Information is also a kind of commodity.
Oh, God.
Wouldn't you agree?
Dang it.
Don't worry. I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Fair enough.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again. And
Just imagine somebody didn't even have that much. Hang on. I couldn't remember how much more I had. I just wanted to see. If, like... Okay, so I know it's the treasure hoarders thing. Like, I know when I open my inventory. Okay. Did we lose any money? We did not. And surprisingly. Well, surprisingly, I don't know. Didn't lose no money. Interesting. Also, my Primo Gems, I'm saving it. I'm saving it.
To this.
Cool, Tartaglia, cool. Wow. I was looking at my tablet to see if it was actually live. Yo.
what are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
Heh? Yep.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
Actually, we told him everything that's happened.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Yep.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation?
I don't know.
I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Mind if we have a look?
This sword was once wielded by my father.
We remember that.
I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act.
Jesus.
And scolded me severely.
Ooh.
What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should."
engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Huh? Oh. I wasn't looking. Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah.
Virtue and justice?
Yeah, virtue and justice, fam.
Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses.
Probably.
In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
Oh, it's over here. Sick. Oh, gotta jump it. Yeah! Nailed it. What wings? I didn't use it.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Hyman heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Since they will be
Nanako? There is a woman named Nanako. Another Persona 4 reference to mark that down.
Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all.
Huh?
Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you?
I am the
I
Hotai.
don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
Big, let me...
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
We're here to become, disciples.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
Just imagine we meet
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here.
Just imagine we get to meet Chongyun again, even though he quite in leeway. We just like see him. It's like, wait, how you get here? Oh, you see, I was on the boat with Alia. He's like, what?
Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
I can't wait till he recovered.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon. A
Domon?
name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight.
Dang.
He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. So we asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it?
Nope.
It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
I don't think so.
Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
I don't think so, but okay. I feel it's just like he just like not remembering. Oh, I'm gonna claim these things still. Okay. Thought I had unlocked something else. Hang on, so this is a PlayStation exclusive sword. Interesting. He's an opponent with no more attack. Refinement reach? Wait, max? Hang on. Since when? So I was a traveler, I mean? Interesting. Because I only had the sword on traveler. If I had it on Kai before, then that'd be good. No. No. I remember I switched back the sword to traveler. I'm not watching my live streams.
Just what will we come across this time?
Alright, gotta change it to 18. Wow. I just remember I Zelda too. Hello.
Shh. So you decided to come?
Yep.
It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon.
You just see the exorcist just walk out like, nope, he's screwed. I can't do nothing about that, fam.
Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Oh, it already happened then. Wait a second.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Why that model looks so familiar?
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted!
I
That's
swear
gotta
I
be
see.
him!
I swear I see this person before. Or is it so generic?
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Dolmon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does.
Huh?
Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Probably.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Onside? Yes, that's me.
Why did you run?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same swordmaster, studying Make Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. First thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him, told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade.
I'll be back, but listen to this though, and then it'll probably cut off.
I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me.
Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation.
Oh. I thought I muted my mic. As soon as I start talking. How long is this? How long is this? Wait. Okay. Guess it works now.
He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyo Shisui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations from me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too.
Damn.
I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down though, I still respected his mastery of the blade, and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Just imagine we just see a blue hair person. It's like, wait a minute, Chongyun, is that you? Nani? Yeah, I just sound like a weeb. I'm not a weeb, I swear. Why are you playing something for, why are you playing an anime game?
What? You're saying he isn't possessed?
Just like, why are you playing so many anime games? I don't know, I like it. Heck, I like to watch anime. That doesn't mean I'm a weeb, or an otaku, or anything high or lower. Well, yeah, of course he's not possessed.
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? How is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Yeah, he lost his mind. He forgot most of his memory.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty.
I swear that sounds like Ayano-chan. Hey, I wonder how's Yandere Dev doing? I think I was here a whole bunch of stuff. It's been like 2 years I haven't heard news about him. I should probably go and play back Yandere Simulator. Nah. I'll watch our next BGO Mike video. Or Raz, I don't know. Wait, no, I watch Raz every day. Does he ever play Yandere? What was I saying? Oh yeah. This guy sounds like Ayano-chan. Why is my nose running? Well, at least it's not bleeding, so that's the good news.
And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine.
We shall meet
I
again.
wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Sorry about that.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all.
He's like,
You misunderstand me.
no. I didn't say that.
I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow.
Okie
Given that
dokie.
you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Mikio Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
Okie dokie. I will gladly join you.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
Go to the shrine. Haha, I have prepared for this. Nah, I lied, I was just playing the fool. I was just exploring, you know, I was just traveling, you know, the title, Traveler. Why is it Tabibito? I don't know, I like the name.
Do you think that's Lady Yai?
That's Lady
No
what?
wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence.
Why is she looking at us? Paimon, hide, you probably think you're a demon.
Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now?
I know, right?
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
She's on Electro. Wait a second. Would she be? She would be one of the. She will be. Wait, hang on. Are those ears? Hang on.
Lady Ai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
Why does this look like ears? Why do I want this one? No. Oh, god dang it.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
Wait, does she have two? No, I think one is just a normal thing, and then it just replicated to the vision. Ooh, that look cool. That cool.
But
like it.
Then does that mean he... yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Ai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. Oof. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Ai, I'm not sure I understand.
Translation: he lost his vision, and his ambition has been stripped along with it. Also, the technique of being calm, that's some bullcrap, man. That's some bullcrap, come on. Do you really think so? He defeated the top pupil plus the sensei. And now, you don't think, oh my god, they're probably gonna get revenge. Holy crap.
The path of the Swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest Swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others. Even those of one's closest companions.
Like the
Only a
sharpest
deep
people.
commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead.
I forgot what the sharp pupil name was.
When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation.
Hey, wait a second. We didn't actually do anything. We was just in a story. We was just following along something. This would have been resolved anyways.
But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I'm now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Yeah, we didn't do anything. I don't know, I just wanted to see if my audio was recording.
Traveler, a moment, please.
Oh.
Lady Yai has some words for you.
Okie dokie.
So, my intuition was correct.
The
wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
I was here before. Like, come on. Heck.
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
I am not a child. Right, Paimon, you could agree with that, right? Yeah.
Ooh, to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.